Auxjour, how do you pronounce that? Auxjourslejour. Auxjour. Let's get MK out here. Auxjourslejour. We started rapping at first in grade 9, and then grade 10 came, and then I was diagnosed with like a disease called lupus. And from grade 10, like I was missing, like I missed half the school year, and like I was very sick, like I was almost on like the verge of dying, like a whole bunch of shit. And like we were all affected by it and everything. And then like from that happening, like of me being sick, I started getting better, and then the hospital like reached out to me to get like a Make-A-Wish Foundation. And I always wanted to like, I had a dream to pursue music since we were rapping before that. So I used that wish to get like a whole bunch of studio equipment and like everything else. And like just from that moment on, like when I was in the hospital, I was like, yo, I have big dreams, like, you know. So like that was just like the movement, like.
Yeah, it's like coming from like the darkest place to, you know, trying to go to the lightest place.
Like I said, I got a whole bunch of equipment from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and I really started using like this thing I had called Native Instruments Machine, and I made this beat, which is the home beat, and we started making a whole bunch of beats, and like we started getting this sound that was like dope, different, like, you know. And then at first, like when I heard the home beat, we all loved it. We went to the studio, like I came up with the hook and everything, and then when we recorded the hook, like I hated it. I like, for real, I hated it. We were all in the studio, and like everyone was like, yo, I love this shit, I love it. And I'm like, really? I was like, I hate it. And I don't know why I hated it, but maybe it was because it was like, it was so different, and like I wasn't used to that, like, I don't know, but it caught on. Like it was just the inspiration of like trying to put Montreal kind of on the map, because there's not really like an artist that's really like blown up from Montreal, like, you know. And we have like a sound that I feel like we could push very, very far and stuff.
As soon as we finished it, we all looked at each other, and like we knew it was the best song that we ever made. And it was like all of our other songs were here, and Home was like here, you know. Like, not saying that I don't like our other songs or anything, it gave a feeling that was surreal at first, and it just like it was a huge accomplishment for us, and it also helped us get better at making better music, because we had a boundary that we can surpass by having that track there. It was something really cool to have. Yeah, that song is like, I'm gonna show my kids that song, no lie. and as for the video, shout out to Vinoth, Varatharajan, by the way, he's the director. Hip hop is cool because it continuously evolves. It never stops. The sound will always get different and more unique, and people will always have ideas, and people will, like, for me, for instance, I listen to a bunch of different genres, and I take everything from those genres and I try and incorporate it in my music, because it's something that I would like to listen to, you know. So as long as that keeps going, maybe someone will like my music and likes his music and like someone else's music, and take those ideas and then build their own sound, and then just, you know, it can continuously evolve. So as for the new era, I'm digging it. Like, Joey Badass is cool, Odd Future is dope. I like the, you know, like, I like the new hip hop. I like the scene that it's going into right now.
He kind of basically blew it over the ball. So I mean, I respect everything that he said, man. You know, it's like, it's the new hip hop, and it's like, you gotta love it, you know. And you know, we're coming in the game. You know, we got our sound. Pro Era got their sound. Odd Future is really different. It's like, and you gotta respect, you know, what they did to get there too, as well. So it's like, I love it, man. I love it. It's beautiful.
Like, it's funny because Alez, the whole Alez crew, we got introduced like from my cousin, which is like, who knows like the whole Alez crews, and he's a musician. Shout out to H the songwriter and Nicole.
Shout out to them.
They told us about Alez, and they're like, yo, these guys, like, they make crazy ass beats, like, you know, like, you guys gotta listen to them. So we searched them up on YouTube, and we're like, yo, we gotta get these guys for our show, like, you know, it'd be dope. Like, they're the same age as us, like, they have like kind of that like ASAP type beats, and like High Class and Katra and all them, like, they're killing it. Like, in that whole side of the beat making stuff. They're killing it. So then after my cousin MK hit up High Class for a beat, like after a couple of months after our show, and he was like, for sure, I'm down. Like, I like your music. We like our music.
Shout out High Class.
That was
Cool
it.
dude.
Like, we got a beat from High Class. We have a beat from Dat P, and we're just working.
Yeah. To speak on the song, you know, he got the beat. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the beat came as Diva, and Miles came with came up with a chorus, put it down. I was like, this is insane. Wrote his verse, I wrote my verse, and the rest is history. I listen to a lot of Jay-Z. I like a lot of R&B actually. Omarion, Elijah Blake. Shout out to Elijah Blake. Miles put me on. Man, I listen to a whole lot of music. Like, I'm open to everything, because like, there's so much different sounds out there, and there's so much different people doing different artistic things. It's incredible. So I gotta listen to it. So that's basically what I'm doing.
I would say lately I've just been listening to our new stuff. Like, we have a new project we're working on. It's called Real. I've been bumping that like crazy. Like, besides that, all I listen to is like a bunch of beats because of him, and like, I'm onto that producing stuff too. So like, but a lot of real, a lot of reals coming soon. So
So shout out to Kid Cudi and In The Cut. Bump that shit all the time.
and Drake. I'll say Drake because honestly, like, Drake is a huge inspiration. Like,
shout out to 40.
Because of Drake, we know our DJ. Like, another crazy story. I don't know if you have enough time for that one, but yeah, like, he doesn't even know. Like, he brought us together in ways that are like mind blowing. But in terms of music, man, I listen to a lot of different things. Like, well, one of my good friends, Anthony Salvo over there, you guys can't see him right now. He like introduced me to a whole new world of music, and like ever since then, like, I listen to like just instrumentals like Esta, Hazel, stuff like that, Slack of the Beat Child. I listen to a lot of Blue and Exile, like, you just like stuff like that, different music that's not necessarily mainstream, but I mean, it's mainstream to the people that love it, I guess, because they kill it all the time, But yeah, just a different type of music, yeah. Also tech and house, like, I like that shit.
No, I was just saying that's what like brings us all together too, and like what makes our music so special is because we all listen to different things. We're all, even though we're like together like brothers, we all live our own lives.
Word.
So we bring in like our own like vibe, and we create this one big thing.
Yeah, it's like when we're not together, we're on our own vibe. We're doing our own thing, But when we're together, it's like that's our sound. Like, fashion to me is its own art, its own thing. I don't really incorporate the fashion with the music. I mean, I like fashion. I like to dress up or whatever, look nice. It plays a part. I mean, like, when you're performing, for instance, you want to look, you want to look fresh. You want to look clean. You don't want to go up in like a dirty T-shirt or like, But in terms of everyday life, fashion is its own thing for me. Like, I have my own feeling for fashion, and I have my own feeling for music.
I don't really have one. I wear anything that's cool. That's like, Jordans are cool, LeBrons are cool. Like, anything that's cool to me. Like, I don't even care. Like, right now I got on some Vans, like camo Vans. I ain't no sneakerhead though. He's a sneakerhead, man.
Okay, well, my all-time favorite are the OG, the original black cement 3s, not the ones with the Jumpman on them. But I'm into SBs. One of my favorite pairs are my undefeated Dunks, like the leather ones, Nike Dunks. There's only like 2,000 pairs made. I think so. Yeah.
Shout out to Double A's Yeezys.
I had Easy 2s, but I sold them. But I don't regret it. But my homie right here, Double A, is wearing his. Shout out to Exclusivity.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing the Yeezys to us.
All I can say is just, be patient, because what we're working on right now is insane. And, like, right now, our next project, Real, like, no joke, is on a different level. And it's, but you know what? Words is just words, Actions speak louder than words. So right now, we're just working. All I can say is just be patient. Patient, people. People.
want to shout out my man Tass the Rat. I want to shout out Rose, and I want to shout out Timeless, and I want to shout out all you guys for fucking doing this right now.